Good morning. We're up really early this morning. We set the alarm for 3 o'clock because today we're flying to another country. We're staying at a hotel which is really close to Don Muang Airport in Bangkok. I think it's about a 10-minute walk to get there. And this hotel, it's really cheap. The price for one night was only 500 baht. So we're going to Bali and we're going to share the journey there with you, just to give you an idea of what to expect, because there are a few things that you need to prepare in advance. So we're going to walk there now. Come on. We asked at reception about getting a taxi to the airport and she said that it's about 200 baht, but the lady on reception, she said it's really close. She said it's between 5 and 10 minutes to walk there, so we're just gonna walk. Luckily the check-in desks don't look too busy, so we shouldn't have to wait for too long to get checked in. We're all checked in now and we've cleared immigration. There's just a few simple things that you need to prepare before you travel to Bali now. The first thing, you need to fill in a customer declaration form. That's really straightforward. I've left the link in the description for you. But if you do forget to do that, don't worry, because when you check in, there's a QR code at the check-in desks that you can scan to access the form. The second thing, there's an app that you need to download before you travel, which is called Peduli Lindungi. I think that's the right pronunciation. But again, there's also a link to that in the description. And the third thing, you don't need travel insurance now as a requirement to travel to Bali. But of course, why would you travel without travel insurance anyway? And that's pretty much it. So it's really simple and straightforward.
Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. I know man, passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
Okay, so I've ordered a SIM card online from a company called Klook and it was 420 baht, and somebody's meant to be waiting outside at the gate, well at the exit, to give me this and put it in my phone. Fingers crossed they're there waiting, because it's took quite a while getting through immigration and buying the visa on arrival, so hopefully someone's waiting for me. Alternatively, you can pick up a SIM card once you arrive at the airport, but be warned, it is a lot more expensive. The prices are probably about 2.5 to 3 times more expensive than booking the SIM card in advance with Klook. For example, you'd be expecting to pay about 250,000 Indonesian rupiah for 10 gigabytes. So my advice would be, if you do know you want a SIM card, book it in advance. Hello. Easy for someone to come and see you at the airport, put it into your smartphone for you, and save yourself a little bit of money.
Is this your name?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, thank you.
Hold this. I want to take a picture.
Okay, thank you.
I can help you to change
Thank
your
you.
SIM card.
Jerry, I've got the SIM card already, and the Klook driver for the taxi's here waiting for us with your name on the sign.
Ah, okay. Have you say hello to him?
Yes.
Ah, right.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, all right.
And we're in the taxi now. We're on the way to Canggu. So it should take about an hour to get to Canggu from the airport. But there's a few things that I want to tell you, a few things that happened, and it caused a little bit of a confusion for Jerry and I. So the first thing, when you arrive at the airport, there's an app called Peduli Lindungi, I think that's how you pronounce it, that you need to have already downloaded. And there's a QR code, and it says scan this QR code before you enter this zone. So Jerry and I were trying to scan it. It wouldn't work because we had no Wi-Fi. Managed to get onto the Wi-Fi, and it said failed because we hadn't uploaded our vaccine certificates. So we were trying to figure out what to do. Anyway, that took about 20 minutes, which was a waste of time. So if you're coming to Bali, just go straight through to the zone, and there's a zone where someone checks your passport and they check your vaccine certificate. That's all you need to do. And then you can either go and pay for your visa on arrival, which was, I think it was 35 euros that I paid for that. But Jerry didn't need to pay. Coming from Thailand, you can get 30 days. With the visa on arrival, you can extend that for another 30 days. But with Jerry's stamp for 30 days, because he didn't pay, he wouldn't be able to extend. But I'll drop a link in the description letting you know which countries need a visa on arrival and which countries will get through for 30 days with no charge. And the other thing, we pre-booked a SIM card with a company called Klook, and that was 420 baht. I'll figure out what that is in euros, and I'll put that on the screen. And that gave me 35 gigabytes of data for 30 days. And that's with a company called Telecomcell. And there was a girl waiting in the airport, and she had a sign with my name on. Took my phone, opened the little case, put the SIM card in, ready to go straight away. So that was really easy. And the next thing, Jerry booked a taxi with this company, Klook, and it was $8 US. Sorry, I'm talking loads of different currencies, but don't worry, I'll put the currencies on the screen for you so you know what to expect. So yeah, so we should be in Canggu within about an hour. So I hope this was useful. Thanks for watching this video, and come back in a few days time when we'll show you a little bit of what you can expect from Canggu. See you soon.